What's up, guys? Rebel here. I want to give a shout out to FlashBang for allowing me to use the footage that you see. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, what can I say about this match? There's so much that I was thinking at the time, and there's so much that I could tell you about this. I heard of FlashBang. I never watched him, but I heard about him. He got through my... He went down the friends list of people telling me, oh, this guy's really good. You should verse him. And I never really... I didn't know his gamer tag. No one really told me. No one was sure about it. I didn't even know he had a YouTube until I found out this video got uploaded. And I don't... Me personally, I don't like to be uploaded. But people have uploaded me. I don't really like it. But then again, kind of a double standard because... Or it's kind of stupid because I upload people. So, not double standard, but you know what I mean. So, he was one of those he's one of those once in a lifetime players where they have a very unique, basic, simple moveset that can wear you down and he can beat you with it. You know what I mean? He has a universal moveset that can work for any type of player and he could win. You know? And I wasn't ready for that, you know? But in the first, I don't know, couple minutes of the match, I kind of see how he played. So I started to play him at his own game. I started to play slow pace. I started to think about what I was doing. I started not to do too much, but do just enough to, you know, outplay him, you know? And that's what I started doing in this match. And I don't think he was used to that. No, me personally. I don't think he was used to the fact that someone could do that to him because he's played so many either cheap or they call themselves fair, but they really kind of spam type of players. So he wasn't used to me doing that to him. And, you know, he said in one of his videos that he was kind of doing too many running moves or being cheap. I think he said something like that. But when he played me, and I disagree with that. I don't think he was. You know, I've played against cheap people. I played against spammers, and he was just playing aggressive, you know. And that's fine. I don't mind aggressive. But... you know, this was really, really exciting match for me. It's one of those matches I'm always going to remember. He was really, really good. I wanted to play him again after, but I had to go. You know? I really wanted to play him again. You know, but I didn't want to do a pin match. Like, I was going to challenge him to a knockout match or a ladder match or... First Blood or a backstage brawl. I was going to try and do something else with him because this was really fun. And in 12, me and him met again and I made his character. And in 12, I actually copied his character down to the T. The only thing I didn't do was give him the same color because I thought it would be a little confusing who's who. Even though his character did have a little bit of a face morph on the nose and the eyes and stuff, but you know, I just didn't want people to get confused, so I made his character in yellow instead. But when I played him in 12, which I don't have footage of, but I just want to give you the whole story about me and him. He noticed that I got his moveset down to a T. And everything he was doing, I was going to do back to him. To show him how well I got his moveset. You know what I mean? So if he did the drop knee roll, I would do the drop knee roll. If he did a move that would land the guy on his stomach and then do the punches to the side of the head, I would do the punches to the side of the head. I was copying everything he was doing. And I knew once I did that, that was gonna not literally get under his, not like get under his skin like he was really gonna get mad, but I knew that was gonna drive him to play me a little bit more rough because I wanted to get the aggressive side of him out at that time, and I actually tried to do it in this match here. Like, I was playing him at his pace, and I was doing similar things that he does. So, and I think that's why he thinks he was spamming me or getting, doing too many running moves. I think he was just getting more aggressive because I think that like I said before, he just wasn't used to this type of play. And that's one of the things I enjoy about it, because if I can play somebody the same style they're playing me, and I can get them to break that, that makes me feel good. You know what I mean? If I can get them to break how they usually play, to get them to play me a little bit more aggressive, I like that. You know? Because that's fun to me. Because now you're playing aggressive, and I like to play aggressive at times. So now I can play you aggressive back. But with FlashBang, I didn't play him aggressive back. I kept calm like he would, because he always keeps calm. If you go and watch his channel right now, FlashBang versus the World, the link to the video will be in the description. Please go subscribe to him. You'll see how he plays. Handicap matches, Elimination Chambers, Royal Rumbles, 3-on-1s, 2-on-1s, whatever it is, Fatal 4-ways, he's always calm. He doesn't do too much, but he does just enough to win. That's FlashBang. You know what I mean? He dedicated his time, his free time, to making daily uploads for 2011, 12, 13, 14, all the way until 15, and then he kind of did, and then he went away, and now he's back. You know what I mean? Like, he did so much for this community, and it was very upsetting when he didn't get put into that Hall of Fame thing, even though everybody voted for him. It's very upsetting that he doesn't get recognized like he should or appreciated. I mean, he did at the time when he was like blowing up on YouTube and he was doing daily uploads and he had his own league and everything. But like, I feel like more of the community should have appreciated him, especially the OG fair players. You know what I mean? That bashed him. It's so funny, with him, because I felt very similar to him at one point, where you become very popular and you become good at something, and what everyone wants to do is just tear you down for being good at that. And in my opinion, if there was a top 20, if there was a top 50, and I'm not trying to kiss ass, FlashBang would be in that category, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If there's a chart of the best players of all time, he's in there. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about fair, cheap, competitive players. I'm talking about like the legit, fair players that never have used the UB or spammed or have done anything like that in their life. They just like to have fun, play the game, show off their skill. You know what I mean? And FlashBang was one of those guys. He is one of those guys. I shouldn't say was, because I act like he retired. I don't like using that word for a video game, by the way. That fucking bothers me too. But that's another video. But he's one of those guys. You know what I mean? And like back in 2011 too, I had such a fucking ego to myself back then. Like, I had a really good record on ranked. I had a good record in 2010. I had a good record in 2019. I had somewhat of a good record in 08. I don't remember 07, and I don't remember 06 records. So, I was already, like, my ego was up there. You know what I mean? Like, I was already labeled really good with my friends. People already heard of me. Everybody wanted me in their clan. Like, I could play cheap. I could play fair. I could play cheap, fair, competitive, whatever the fuck they call it. I could play it, and I was good. And I was also teaching people. Like, I had people under my wing that I was showing how to be better at the game and help and make themselves better, and showing them tricks and ways to beat people and ways to counter things and what made sense and do the backup game. What you see I do in this match, I back up, person walks towards me, I grapple them, or they run at me and I reverse them. It's the backup game. It's one of the best things to do. And it works. And if you haven't done it, try it. Trust me, it's pretty funny because that opponent gets frustrated after a while, after trying a couple running moves and failing. So, you know, but I had such an ego, like I said, and I wasn't going to let him pin me. It didn't matter if he was out wrestling me or I was out wrestling him. I was just refusing to lose. And looking back on it, and I know he's probably going to disagree, I felt like I should have lost. I felt I should have let him pin me, and I didn't. And I felt like a real dickhead after that match, and I felt really bad. And then I got word that it got put on YouTube, and I was a little mad at that time that he did that. You know, he put it on YouTube, but then again, I kind of look like a dickhead because I upload people to YouTube. So I can't be mad if someone uploads me because I upload people without their permission. You know what I mean? So I really couldn't blame him for that or be mad. So after that, I saw him continue to do more things in 12. He was really good in 12. You know, I saw him to do more things, and the more I saw him, the more respect I got for him. Because he kept the same moveset. He never changed his character, unless he used a normal superstar. But that was very rare. So, I started seeing him do different matches. He would verse different noob people, and he would, not different noobs, he wouldn't noob anybody. He would verse different noobs, and he would beat them with the moveset that he has. And throughout the years, he's had the same moveset, but he's tweaked it a little bit. Nowadays, his moveset is not the same as it was, but it does have some of his old moves in it. You know what I mean? But it's not the same. So, when I saw that, I got respect for him. So in 2012, I had a match with him when he was we were both playing as FlashBang, and I started to bring out that competitive side of him. And then we inherited a ladder match, and that match was all right. It's not my proudest match with him. I didn't really like that one too much. I thought that match could have been better. I thought I could have done better, and I thought I could have done more too. But you know, it's fine. But I do want to have a match with him again one day in the future on 19. I don't really have a created character on 19 for PS4, but I'll use a regular character. But I would love to have another one with him one day. Because I think that would be awesome. And I also want to give him a little bit of a fight, you know, because the people that he's versing are not giving him a fight. So, I like to be the first one to do that, you know. But as far as, like, you know, this match, this was a great match. And if you haven't watched it or you haven't seen it, I'm glad you're watching this video now because this was awesome. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot of his matches. Some of them are really cool, but like, and I'm not trying to say because I'm in it, but this was one of those matches where it felt like it was a wrestling match. Like, I felt like this was like, you know, for like an E-Fed or for like a sim show. Like, I felt like this was cool. You know? Like, we really told a story here, and we were, to me, it was like we're trying to prove who's the best. You know, who can out-wrestle who, and who can do it better. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who wins or... No, it doesn't matter the winner or the loser. It's about who can out-wrestle who at their own game. You know what I mean? And I felt like we really told that story in this match. And I have a lot of respect for this guy. This guy was awesome. You know, this guy was awesome in this match. You know, FlashBang's an amazing player. And I don't think he gets another... I don't think he gets enough appreciation for that. And I keep saying was, like he's not here. I apologize for that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's not much else I can say about this, but the video is almost coming to an end, so I'll let you guys watch the last couple minutes of it and enjoy it. Yet again, I felt like I should have lost this. You probably will disagree at the end of the day with me, and you know that's just the nice guy in both of us. You know, I should have won. No, you should have won. Blah blah blah. You know, it'll just go back and forth like that. But we told a great story in this match. This was fun. I appreciate the fact that he recorded it, even though back then I was in my own. I was up my ass and I had ego. I'm like, what gives him the right to fucking record me? Like I was so in my ass about shit. So, but I appreciate it. It was a great moment. It was a great time. 2011 was a fun game. I'm happy I met him. I'm happy that I know him. Thank you, FlashBang, for allowing me to use the footage again. Go subscribe to him. Links in the description. I'm Rebel, and I'm out.
And the pain has to be shooting through his face. Oh, that can't feel good. Cover here. One, two, three.